Hi there. How are you doing? All good? Good. How about we talk about the emotion called fear? FEAR. False evidence appearing real. This emotion, or rather, monster, that has robbed a lot of us of time, of opportunities, of joy, of peace of mind, and so much more. Fear has done a number in many lives and is still doing a number. And you know why? Because knowingly or unknowingly, we give it permission. As custodians of our lives, what enters our space is up to us. The way we make our beds of life is how we'll lie on it. So if we make our bed of life and we put pillows of fear, what do you think will happen? Constant nightmares. Or we make the bed of life and we put pillows of faith. We'll be on the right path. But this is not the case for many of us. We let fear take control. We let the emotion of fear drive us and drive us into a state of despair. But for how long? How long are we going to let fear roam the hallways of our lives? Roam in our financial hallway, roam in our marital hallway, roam in our spiritual hallway, roam in our mental hallway. Oh my goodness, I can keep naming hallways. But it's one thing to talk, and it's another thing to take action. Talk is cheap. So, what are we going to do? We're in this together. How are we going to address and give this monster called fear a permanent knockout? What will it take? So, for me, I'll start by sharing that I can't believe I'm sitting in front of a camera and saying this to you. It's taken me a while to face the fear of the unknown. A lot of times, we either have fear of the unknown, or fear of failure, or fear of rejection, and so forth. But for me, it was just the fear of the unknown and fear of rejection and judgment. And I didn't start shooting these videos till recently, when I got up and decided, fear, you gotta go. So, what will it take for us to eliminate fear from our lives? Let's start by identifying, where is the fear coming from? What's causing so much fear in our lives? If we can find the source, that is 50% of the problem. And then we're going to address it. What is it that is fanning this fear? What's giving this fear the audacity to rear its ugly head in our lives? Once we establish the source and we address it, we plan to address it, the next thing is a paradigm shift. Mindset. This is where we put our mind to work. This is where we counter fear with faith. This is where we employ scriptures, affirmations. For me, I like to say, I have not been given the spirit of fear, but of power, of joy, of a sound mind. I also will use the scripture, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And when it comes to affirmation, I'll affirm, I have what it takes. I am strong. The world is waiting for me. I can do it. I am on the winning side. I bait myself in affirmations and scriptures and confront the monster called fear. So together, let's come up with scriptures on fear. And let's come up with our personal affirmations that make us stronger and deal with this monster called fear. How long do we have on this earth to give fear a portion of our existence? For what? It's about time we deal with fear. It's about time we stop getting robbed of our rightful positions. It's about time we stand up and stand tall and do the needful. So, I don't know what it is that has kept you bound. I don't know that thing you've been afraid to do. Let me tell you, you can do it. It is possible. Together, we are going to ward off fear. We're going to fight it. We're going to tell it to get out of our lives. And we're going to do what we have to do to succeed. Okay? It's a work in progress. It's not going to be overnight. But when you start, like the African proverb says, the day you wake up is your morning. So wake up. Be intentional. Be determined in your heart that this monster called fear, you're no longer going to breathe down my neck. This monster called fear, you're not going to come near me or any member of my family on my watch. Your time, your contract, your presence in my life is over and done with. I am taking charge. As the custodian of my life, I am taking charge going forward. Okay? So until next time, stand up, take charge, exercise faith and not fear, and all will be well. Stay blessed.